guys, welcome to the Boltboard blog, and this is our first show. And for our first show, we are doing Sushi Go. It's a very easy game, and it's quick. It's really fun, and it's for 2 to 5 players. And it's for ages 8 and up, which means that it should be sort of easy or not. And so, yeah. Before we show you how to play, I think you should know the cards. So, this is tempura. And it says if you have 2 of them, you'll get 5 points, which is sort of a lot in this game. Because usually at the end of each round, there's 3 rounds, usually scores is like 40 points, so that's a lot. So you need 2 to get it. I mean, you can get another pair, like say you have one here and you have another one here. They would still combine to get 10 points, but you need to have. So you can't. This would be useless if there's only one. The next card is sashimi. It's really adorable. It's sort of like tempura, except for you need 3 to get 10 points. So, and once again, it's worthless if you have 2 or 1, and it's only worth points if you have 3. The next one is wasabi, which wasabi does is that next nigiri, which I'll show next, it triples the points. So say you have squid nigiri, which is the highest of the nigiris. Itself alone is 3 points. But if you put it with wasabi, you would get 9 points. The next one is egg nigiri. It scores 1 point, and so it would be 3 points if you put it on wasabi, only 1 if you do it alone. This is the last one. Last of the nigiris is salmon nigiri. It scores 2 points alone, but 6 points when it's with the wasabi. The next one is dumpling, which if it's only single, it'd be 1, and so if you get double, you would get 3 points. If it's triple, you would get 6 points, and if it's quadruple, if you have 4 of them, you would get 10 points, and then 15. You get 15 points if you have 5, which is a lot for this game. The next one is maki, and so if you have the most maki with against your other opponents, so if you have the most out of all of your opponents, you would get 6 points. If you have the second most, you would get 3 points. So, and each maki, there's a little maki symbol there's a little maki up in the corner. There would be like, if it has 3, you would get 3. You would have 3 maki. And if you have 1, it would be 1. So these show you how much you have, how much there is. So there's 1, a 2, and a 3 makis. That's the only amount, like, each thing. There's no 4 makis. There's no, well, yeah, yeah. So if you have, for example, if you have the most, say, you have a lot of, you're trying to score. This person would have the most, because this is 6 maki, and this is 6, 7, 8 maki. So this person would get 3 points. This person would get 6 points. The next one is chopsticks. You can't eat them, so they're not one. But instead, you can swap for 2. So which means, say, let's go back to the beginning and we have tempura. You say you have tempura in your hand, and you already have chopsticks that you laid out. You can say, I'm gonna swap for my chopsticks in. That means you put this in your hand, in the hand that you are holding, and then you would put these out. I will explain the gameplay next. And then the last one you can do is pudding. And you save them for the end of the game, so you don't put them back to the discard pile when you're going on to the next round. So if you have the most puddings, you get 6 points. It's for the end of the game, so for the most, you would get the person with the most puddings at the end of the game, they would get 6 points. If you have the least, you get minus 6 points. So you don't want to be the person that doesn't have any puddings. The gameplay for Sushi Go is very basic. We're playing a 3-player game, 1, 2, 3, and each hand of cards has 9 cards in it, and that's how much for in the 3-player game. There's in the instruction booklet you will find a table that will say for 3 players 9 for 9 for each, for 4 players this would be like 10 cards, but so yeah. At the beginning of the game, or round, you will get a hand, and so I will show you my hand. A couple of makis, dumplings, nigiris, wasabi, and sashimi. I think dumplings might be the best bet because we can always count on them, and they will get you a whole lot of points quickly. So for me, I'm going to choose dumplings. So no one's allowed to see each other's hands. Well, they will see them. So once you picked out your card, place it face down and pass your hand to the left. So I'm just going to pick one. I'm just going to do chopsticks for this person. Oh, and they pass it there. How about wasabi for this person? And to the left. So on the count of 3, in the instruction booklet it says, on the count of 3, flip your cards and say Sushi Go. 1, 2, 3, Sushi Go. So now we all know who has each. This goes on until you have everything. You have until you have all of the cards until all the cards are gone, and each of you has like 7 cards or 9 in front of them, depending on how many people are playing. Then you score. You set aside the puddings, and then you start a new round. And that goes on until the end. The puddings are at the end only. And then the person who gets the 6 points, the most puddings, have 6 points, least has minus 6. If in case of a tie, you would split it. So say people tied for the last, a person would get -3 and the other would get -3. Same thing for the +6. Final thoughts for Sushi Go. It's really simple. It's fun. It's easy to learn, and it takes up only a little bit of time, like I said many times before. It's for 2 to 5 players, as you know, and we usually play it with 4, but one time we played it with 5 with a friend, and she absolutely loved it, and she fell in love with it. So I mean, the art is absolutely adorable. I mean, how can you hate it? How can you can't hate on them? I mean, just look at it. And so it's really fun. It goes fast, which is nice. And that's it. Thanks for watching.